What I would like to say is, having 30 years in the flying sport, to everybody who's had the confidence or been gullible enough.
It's the best thing I spent my money on.
Yeah. That is the fastest single seater I've been in.
Yeah. Everyone, welcome to the channel. We're here at Sywell for the FLYLIGHT 30th anniversary. Not anniversary, the 30th anniversary. There's early doors at the moment, it's just 4 midday, and there's lots of people here already, lots of friends. We've got Mark, Michelle from my old neck of the woods up in Darley Moor. There's Paul and Ben in the background. There's people that have flown in from Plaistows and other people that have contacted me by social media. Got to give a shout out to my friend Scott. Scott can't make it because he's in northern Scotland on board a ship somewhere, so a good shout out to you. And hopefully throughout the day I'm going to give you a flavour of what's going on. A little bit of drizzle, a bit of overcast, you might be able to see, but there's a lot of people I want to try and do chats with who are new to the flying side of things, but also old hands at the FLYLIGHT machines as well. So hopefully it's giving you a nice little bit of an intro, but I say it's just lots of catching up with friends at the minute, but I thought I'd better do an intro before I lose most of the day and not be able to give you a flavour of what's going on. So hopefully a bit of B-roll of the aircraft are here, the FLYLIGHT machines of new and old, and yeah, hopefully give you a flavour of what the party and the celebration of 30 years in aviation for this company. That's a big milestone. 30 years is a big milestone. So hopefully enjoy the rest of the video. See you. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the other B-rolls going on. We've got a flex wing taxiing in, creating lots of noise in the hangar. There, go shut down the engine, shut down the engine. So, does anyone in the comments recognise this chap? If you haven't, I'll leave some links in the corner for where we last met. Was at Brown Shutters Farm.
No, it wasn't.
Where was it?
It was at
I don't even know.
Henstridge.
It was a Henstridge, yes. I don't even know my own channel. Thank you for reminding me. So I flew in my PB and Chris flew in his 9. And as you've seen earlier in the video, or wherever it is, there's a 9 here, and we've just been drooling over the new engine, which we kind of wish we'd had right now, don't we? Yeah. So, but I haven't flown it, but I will hopefully fly it, as I've said already. But yeah, enjoying the day so far?
Nice seeing it all. Nice seeing people.
Yeah.
Nice catching up with people.
Yeah. Lots of people from all over the country, isn't there?
Yeah, lots of people from a way away, so it's nice meeting new people and names, faces to names.
Yeah. And a lot of it's from social media, isn't it? So, because you have, are you still running your Instagram channel? Or is it kind of, yeah, fair enough.
I find that I'm more interested in flying than actually vlogging or taking pictures, and so half the time when I arrive,
what are you trying to say?
Half the time when I arrive, it's like I can't bother to set up the cameras because I just want to go flying.
Yeah.
So I leave it to gentlemen like you to.
It's hard work. I think and people don't realise how much work goes into it. Is it?
I got fed up with all the effort.
Yeah, it is a big effort. So, but is there anything you've seen here today that's kind of spurred you to try something different?
Well, there's a Delta Jet, second-hand Delta Jet, which I'm tempted by. I know
you have spoken about, we've spoken about it offline, haven't we?
I have mentioned to you about coming down to have a tour of a test flight of one.
Yeah. But our FLYLIGHT machines, as we're here for the FLYLIGHT 30th anniversary, we're very happy with our FLYLIGHT machines.
I think my FLYLIGHT 9 is the pinnacle of purchase achievement.
Yeah, for single seat flying. Yeah, value for money. And people talk about the cost of these machines, but when people say, oh, it costs that much, go and find another single seat machine on the market, brand new. And you won't find one. That's the thing, is that there are none on the market that are new.
It's the best thing I spent my money on.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So PB, Adam or 9 for fun factor?
9.
I
still like my 9 better than the Adam. I do miss the Adam and its sort of chuck around ability. is that a word?
Chuckability.
Chuckability.
Yeah.
And simple soaring, but I like that I can chuck the 9 around if I want to, but I can actually go places.
Yeah, and that's the difference. We all want to get faster and faster and faster to a point, but I do still like my PB.
But I love how slow the 9 flies.
Yeah.
If I want to.
Yeah.
And how easy it is to land at a decent, at a slow speed. So it's a great machine.
Cool. And I'm just checking we are actually recording, which would be really embarrassing after all this. It wasn't actually recording. So yes, I'm going to give you more B-roll of what's going on here. More people arriving now, more aircraft are coming in from around the country. And I'm genuinely surprised, considering the conditions, how far people have been flying from, say, around Sheffield way down here. So, but you came on your trusty motorbike.
I came on the motorbike. I did intend to fly up.
But you did get wet on the way here.
Well, I got wet coming by motorbike instead.
Yeah. So hopefully more B-roll, and I'll join you in the rest of the video. Cheers, Chris. Good catching up. So as we're here for the FLYLIGHT event, basically we've congregated around the 9, and it has taken me how many years to remember your first name, Ian?
It must be 3 years.
Yeah. Must be 3 years. So Ian's got a Sky Ranger, and you're based where?
At Santov.
Santov. So you're all basically at Santov.
We are, yeah.
Now, if you'd have seen the micro maintenance channel, you'll have seen this guy's aircraft.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
DOS.
DOS.
Yeah.
G-DOS. So I'll put a link on the screen to yours. But you've got an Instagram channel, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's Matt Webb Wings it.
And I will leave that on the screen, so hopefully we'll try and get you a few more Instagram followers on that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you've got a very creative aircraft, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a bit out there. You either love it or you'll hate it. But
yeah. Green carbon?
You like it, don't you?
Yeah, it's very nice.
And you're based at Santov as well, aren't you?
Northmore, just outside.
Northmore, yeah. So, but we've all congregated around the 9 because we're admiring how much you can fit in it. And if you've seen my previous videos about the trip I was on, you've got about 12 kilos of stuff stashed in this. But you've been thinking about FlexWing, haven't you, at some point?
I've been thinking about going back to it. I did start on FlexWing originally, and I'm thinking about these really do appeal to me, definitely.
They look fast, even sat on the ground, don't they?
It just looks fun.
Yeah. So if you don't know what we're talking about, the 9, I'll leave some B-roll on the screen of this very aircraft. This is Ben's one at the moment with the Thor 260. I got a Thor 303 engine on the back of it. I do want to fly this aircraft to see what it's like, so it might become a future video. But we're going to go back talking geeky about FlexWings and 9s, but I hope you enjoyed the video thus far. It's really hard interviewing you. Right, okay, so finally I've managed to catch Paul, and we have worked out he is significantly taller than me, so I'm trying to keep him in shot while stop stooping. But you said actually before we started the camera that FLYLIGHT started, a year and a half before Ben joined FLYLIGHT?
Something like that, yeah. First started here, I'd been working at RAF Halton, and I did an instructor course on a guy called Kevin Jones, who he was like, when I've got my instructor training, I want to do a school. Would you be interested in going in with me? And I found this place, Sywell, and I reckon we could go there.
Yeah.
And I said, no. The Sywell has always said, no microlights, hate them, won't let any in.
No microlights at Sywell?
Yeah. Anyway, we found out that there were a couple of people that had wedged the door open, and we went to see the then new managing director, who said, all right then, we'll try it. So we started a school here, and 30 years later we've
You're still working, you're still flying here, yeah. And the school is rebuilt again?
Yeah, that's right. We because we ended up concentrating very much on the manufacturing of the trikes and the Sky Ranger after we got the license for that and did the A81 approvals. We're getting factory built. I couldn't really concentrate on the school because I was the CFI of the school.
Yeah.
So we franchised it out to Dave Lord at Wannafly that worked here for a few years, and now he's since moved on to pastures new. So we've had to then build it back up again. We kind of taken it back in a bit of Flylight, and we've got Simon James working, teaching on trikes. We've got Chris Theakstone just come on board doing some fixed wing. We've got Erwin Baker who's coming back and doing some fixed wing as well.
Quite a big team again.
Yeah, then. And I'm booked in with Rob Grimwood to revalidate my instructor rating. In August. You can edit this bit out if I'm unsuccessful, and so that I can do some examiner cover and just make it work and oil the wheels and get it going a bit more.
So 30 years from moving to Sywell.
Yep.
What has been the biggest change for you in that sense?
I suppose it's just been a gradual progression, really. We started as a flying school, but then, as you know, with the flying school, there's lots of times when you can't fly due to the weather, particularly with the earlier microlights. So we always did maintenance and repairs and things to fill in the gaps, because I come from an engineering background. When Ben came in, there was a famous winter where he decided to develop the Doodlebug.
Oh, when he broke his leg off skiing?
No, it was that.
Well, so he says.
That was the trikes.
So the trikes. Sorry, Doodlebug.
Was the Doodlebug, and he'd seen the Mosquito, and thought, I'm not going to spend all the money on that. I can make one, and I don't really want to be prone. I want to be supine. So over that winter, he developed the Doodlebug, which worked, and then everybody wanted one. So we then moved into manufacturing that, doing a little bit more with that. We developed a relationship with Stuart Bond and Aeros for the wings for it.
Yes.
Then that developed into, Aeros also manufactured for a French guy an airplane called a Sky Ranger. That might be interesting. So we hooked up with Philippe and started doing the Sky Ranger. So we kind of moved in that direction. And during the time we built school up, that was quite big. We then ended up with all these aeroplanes we were doing. So it's just progressed really. Basically anything that's amused us, we've decided to do, really. And if we can make it cover its costs, so much the better.
That should be Flylight strapline. If it amuses us, we'll do it.
Yeah,
fair enough. And you're reaching quite a pinnacle now in terms of the technology has moved on a lot in that time, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether we're still a bit old school. I mean, on one side of it, the sport has moved very much into high-tech, carbon fibre whizzers, autopilots and things. We kind of embrace that a little bit with some of the developments with the Sky Ranger, even though it's a very modest aeroplane in that respect. We're moving into the Alto a bit more like that. But we're really rooted in simple aviation. To us it should be something that's affordable, that's simple, that's fun, and not be suckered off too much into reinventing something incredibly fancy but
fast,
unaffordable.
shiny and expensive.
Exactly. So a little bit of that's fine, but keep it in balance.
So 30 years, how many industries have you seen come and go in that time?
We've seen quite a lot of aviation businesses come and go. And our proud boast is we started with nothing and we still have it.
We still have nothing.
Whereas the traditional way is that people wander into aviation businesses, having been successful in business, retired, got this money, it'll be great fun to play with aeroplanes, and then a few years later it's all gone and they move into old age and poverty. So
brilliant. Well, I think we'll leave it there. I'm going to try and track down Ben. Ben's been fairly elusive all afternoon as well. It's taken me an hour and a half to find Paul at the moment. He's got a very cold beer over there, and I'm going to leave you back to your beer and the rest of you.
It's been really great to see all of these people, some from right back 30 years ago, and everybody through. So it's been great to meet up with everybody again.
Brilliant. Thanks for your time, Paul.
Thank you, John.
Cheers. Right, so far it has taken me about 8 hours to find Ben, and we have Ben, and it's been getting a bit loud downstairs with all the live music. So we've actually we've actually dived upstairs into the workshop where a lot of the projects and genesis all begins for you, isn't it? Building up here or in your brain somewhere. Anyway, so in short, Ben, 30 years of Flylight, and apparently according to Paul, you were a year late. What does 30 years of Flylight mean to you?
Yes, I've done 29 years, as Paul will tell you. I had to wait for the company to go almost bust and then dive in to save it. I needed a change in direction from where I was going, so moving into aviation, my passion, which is the flying the light side, coming from hang gliding and being having designed a few hang gliders and making sales for hang gliders, it was lovely to come back to being able to enter into that domain, that sport. And
how did the Doodlebug come about then? Because the Doodlebug was pretty much your first creation, wasn't it?
Well, Doodlebug came about because I was still passionate about hang gliding. I wasn't doing as much hang gliding, free flying. However, I did have a Swift glider, which was like the ultimate rigid wing hang glider, and still is the ultimate rigid wing hang glider today. But I really I love the simplicity of hang gliding and hang gliding as a sport. Lots of friends doing hang gliding, as that's where I came from. And when the Mosquito came out,
and if people don't know what that is,
I'll
show them on the screen now. So I'll put the Doodlebug and the Mosquito.
That was a powered hang glider. When the regulations changed so that it was possible to fly a deregulated aircraft, which was a powered hang glider, as a deregulated aircraft, it was an interesting project to get into, and I had some firm ideas how they should be done. I was aware of some of the problems that you had with flying prone, a powered harness flying in prone, flying it on a hang glider or a wing configured for hang gliding, which I addressed those problems with the Doodlebug.
So the Doodlebug was the beginning. We've done many videos together about where things have gone all the way through. 30 years on, you've created some fantastic aircraft and brought a lot of people into aviation over the years, and culminating with 2 aircraft, which I know the Adam has got a very personal meaning to you, but the latest creation is the 9, and you allowed me to fly it today, and that's kind of really the pinnacle, isn't it, of single seat deregulated aircraft.
Yeah, the 9 has a true single seat designed aircraft. It sits there at the leading edge of development. We can go a lot further, but it's a difficult exercise. Basically, there's a lot of considerations. There's a lot of constraints. One of the biggest is lightweight engines, power plants, which has always been a bugbear throughout aviation, from the days of the Wright brothers right to now. It's always a limitation. You can only build an aircraft to the limits of the power or power supply that you're going to put into it.
I was looking downstairs at the board you've got all across the back, and that may be showing on the screen now or wherever else in the video. If you could look back at one of the aircraft that you have designed, which one would you go and fly now? Drag out and go and fly it?
I was thinking of actually pulling it out now, which is the PB Trike with the Adam wing, and it's got the weakest, smallest engine on it, which is the Atom 80.
Yeah.
And the reason why I love this airplane is because it's just to keep it in the air is you have to have quite a what's the best word for it? It's a ballet. It's something that's not going to heave you, catapult you into the air. You can't rely on total power. So it's very a symbiotic feeling between you, the aircraft, and the engine. And it's about, for me, it's about as near as I can get to.
And that on the purity of flight, would you say?
Purity of flight, or aircraft that I build, or aircraft I'm involved in, it's about as pure as I can get. Obviously, the one thing that I wish I was a lot younger and I would do wingsuit flying, because that's probably about as pure as you can get.
And I can see there's a lot of emotion we're building up in you now, so we will wrap it up here. But, and you've been very good with your language on this video. He was going to try and put in a lot of his normal anecdotes of other videos.
And what I would like to say is, having 30 years in the flying sport, to everybody who's had the confidence or been gullible enough to support us in the adventures, because without customers, Paul and I and FLYLIGHT wouldn't exist. We are very, very humbled, very grateful to have all the support that you guys give us. So a big, big thank you.
Although on the screen in a second, I'm just going to put Andy's initial responses. So stand by for the initial response of your first flight on the 9. What's your first thoughts on that?
Hang on a second. Let me just turn this off. Sorry.
What's your first thoughts on it?
That's fast, isn't it? But I think Ben's got this set up straight and level fast.
No, it's mid-hang point.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
he said he's got it set up fast and it doesn't turn very quick. It didn't turn very quick. It just wanted to go fast in a straight line.
Does it? Right. Okay.
But it's good.
Right. Welcome back, Andy. Now you've had a few minutes to comprehend what just happened. Just what's just happened to you when you've flown a 9.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? What do you generally? What's different from everything else you've flown? Because you've flown quite a lot of the FLYLIGHT.
Yeah, I've flown pretty much all of the FLYLIGHT trikes now. Now I've done the 9 as well.
Yeah.
Super light on pitch. I found it's a bit heavier in roll. I think that might be the way Ben's got that set up, because he did say it was set up.
But because it's very light, it probably feels
super. Yeah. It's super light. I mean, it's quite bouncy up there because there's some cumulus clouds around.
Yeah.
So it was quite bouncy.
Though,
it cuts through it, and I was doing 75 mile an hour, no problem. Actually,
wow.
It was going fast. So I think Ben's got that set up quick, but it was great fun.
Yeah.
Great fun. Lots of wind buffet because I was going fast.
The screen does kick a lot of it around.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does protect you a lot. But no, it's great.
Could you see yourself as someone that's not looking, because you've got a GTR, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a GTR. So
and I know you've just done a massive trip. How many miles did you do around Europe?
It's about 4,000 kilometres.
Okay,
but
so
I
a few
don't know,
miles.
Yeah, well, I can't remember.
Yeah,
it's about 3,000 miles. Something like that.
Over about how many days?
8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of single-seat deregulated machines, which the 9 is, you can still go somewhere with that, can't you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's quick, so you'll be able to get places.
Yeah.
And there's, you've got all of those fairings, so you can still stuff a load of gear in the back. You can get your tent in the wing. I'm sure you could.
Oh, I ran out of space, but I managed to put about 12 kilos worth of kit in mine for a UK tour, and that should hopefully be a video either before or after this one. But
I'm sure you could tour in that quite easily. Well, you have done.
Yeah.
So you've proven it.
Yeah, with an overhead bag and a top box and everything, or head box.
Yeah.
But was there anything other than that was really striking? That was just like, I've never felt this or seen this in any other single seat?
Because that is the fastest single seater I've been in.
Yeah.
So it's quite. That is.
You've flown a Chaser, haven't you?
I have flown a Chaser a bit.
Yeah.
And I fly the Fox Tug regularly for Aerotow.
Yeah.
But that is definitely the fastest single seater I've flown, and because that is, for sort of pure going places, that's quite raw flying.
Yeah.
So there's no protection around you. It's a deck chair raw flying, which is quite exhilarating, going 75 miles an hour in that.
Yeah.
So it is great. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Excellent.
So you've still got the silly grin, which is great.
I've still got a grin.
But I appreciate I pounced on you straight away on after you landed, but I wanted that initial bit.
Yeah, the initial.
It does take a little bit of time just to process what has just happened to me. And it floats really quite nicely.
I was quite surprised because I was thinking coming into landing with the other FLYLIGHT trikes and the slower trikes, you tend to have to bring the bar in to keep the speed up, to keep the energy going.
What did I say to you before you left?
Well, you did warn me, but
I did.
I mean, with the bigger trikes, it's the same. You don't do that, otherwise you end up going too fast. So with that, you're just balancing the bar in the middle and then just bleeding the speed off gently and just put it down. But it lands and floats lovely.
Yeah.
So that was really good.
Yeah. It flies more like a bigger machine than the smaller one.
It does. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's that middle ground.
It's the middle ground.
Yeah.
The characteristics of that, landing it is the same. I'd say it's pretty similar to flying the bigger machines.
Yes.
In terms of what you're doing with the bar.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Anyway, Andy, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Josh.
Another happy FLYLIGHT fan. And he's flown the 9 as well, so cool. I hope you're enjoying the video thus far, and say hopefully more B-roll, what's going on. The sun is back out again. We've got the burger van here, and I think they're already setting up the live music this evening. So anyway, Andy, thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Another interview for the camera, and we have Kath. Now, there's a lot of people that may or may not recognise Kath. How many years were you involved with FLYLIGHT for?
I was involved for over 11 years.
Yeah, in what capacity?
Well, I first came here in 2002
Right.
to learn to fly.
Yeah.
I learned to fly on fixed wing because I was actually too scared to fly flex wing at the time.
Okay.
It was petrifying.
Yeah.
So
however,
I did that, and then I became the tug pilot for the Aerotow on flex wing, which was unbelievable, I think.
Yeah. So you started on fixed, then fan flex, and then became a tug pilot, sometimes towing 2 aircraft at a time.
Yes, I was. I did over 1,000 Aerotows on flex wing, and I just find that actually amazing.
Yeah.
When I look back at my Aerotow career, I actually look at it and think, who is that person?
Yeah. Now, also, you have appeared in a few of the manuals that they've made here for the Dragonfly.
Yes.
So anyone that's had a Dragonfly, look in the manual. You've appeared in that, and some of the fixed wing manuals as well.
And the Sky Rangers. Both the Sky Rangers and Dragonflies are amazing machines.
Yeah.
I have huge fond memories.
Now, I've seen Kath fly recently. Now, you've not saying you've fallen out of love for flex. You want to get back into flex wing, haven't you? But
definitely.
I saw you fly a flex wing at New Farm.
Yes.
A sub 70, and it just felt like an extension of your arms. You just flew it without problem.
Yeah.
So you need to get your GST done. So we need to give Kath fingers crossed for a GST in the near future, because she's a bit nervous about it. I don't know why, because you're such a great pilot. Just get it smashed and you get your licence back.
Just need to be natural.
Need to be natural, yeah.
So, love aviation, but fond memories of FLYLIGHT.
Yeah, and the single seat stuff more than anything, isn't it?
Oh, love the single seat stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
So there's many people here today that have all had some involvement with FLYLIGHT, and some more by stealth than anything else. But no, Kath, thank you very much for your time, and good luck on your GST.
Okay, well, thank you for gathering around and coming to our 30th birthday party. Get on with it! Right, what we're going to do now is... Kate!
It's been brilliant to see everybody here today, and it's really great to see some people that were with us just the first month or two back in 1995, through everybody that's been on our journey, all our different crazy contraptions, all the people we've learned to fly and are still flying, and to see you all here today has just been fabulous. So thank you so much for coming and joining us in our party. It's been really good. And we have a glass of bubbly for everybody, so please help yourself to a minute.
I thought they were for me.
Well, you have to beat Ben to it. And we've also got some little cakes for everybody, and me and Ben are going to cut a cake. Oh. And get married or something. Well, so it's been really good, and we've really enjoyed it so far, and may continue really.
Actually, yeah. Luckily, our senior years has allowed us a little bit of dementia, so we haven't got a bloody clue what we've been doing. But it must have been a lot looking at all you guys here. Photographs. We can turn this on now. Wait, yeah, I'm shaking now. You ready?
Everyone here.
Bugger off, I don't fancy. Oh no! There we go. I'll never get it. Oh. Okay, everybody, please come forward and get a drink. Children winning first.
I think that's a very good point to wrap this video up, Ben. And I know we've already seen the video with Paul as well. Ben, thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to enjoy aviation in whatever form I've managed to find. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of the evening with everybody else. There's some lovely live music downstairs. It's been a fantastic day. Ben even had to kick me up the bum and make me go flying again, so I had to take the 9 out, so thank you very much for that, Ben. And we'll probably make another video in the future about the new 260 engine, Thor 260 engine on the 9. I've had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've got any information or got any comments you want to put or questions you've got that I can ask Ben or Paul, please drop them in the comments. We'll wrap this video up here. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Fly safe.
Okay, fuck bollocks, titties, willies.
So happy anniversary, couple.
Get